Hi, so today I want to sort of organize my thoughts around how, in the very beginning of my life, I was essentially whole and complete in the life that was given to me unconditionally, which is still being given to me unconditionally from the moment I wake up and take a breath to when I sleep and take a breath. And and it's kind of queer that I thought of myself way back in the past that this life giving force was nothing, and it was like an emptiness in terms of uh, my thinking back then was I would really look up to the people before me because due to their experience, they know how to handle situations better and know how to direct themselves better. And that was the thought. And to this day, just to take a note, I would not like to re- relive my past with what I know now because I am quite honest to myself that if it wasn't for the curriculum that I judged to be inappropriate or misguided, that sort of thing, if it wasn't for everything that I've experienced up until this point now, today, I wouldn't be who I am. And I wouldn't, it's sort of like an illusion to even think that I can take all my realizations and have another chance at life sort of deal. But speaking of another chance at life, that chance I'm taking every single day that I breathe, and that taking of the chance is like finalized and completed every night when I sleep. And with this structure of a day, and within a day, many moments punctuated by breathing, I feel very fortunate to have this structure in which I can practice over time to perfect everything about myself. So I just listened to an interview that mentioned something along the lines of memories can be used to assist and support you in your change, or they can be used to solidify the mind, solidify that shortest route to personal gain, that survival instinct. And really, this past month or so, I've been re-evaluating my relationship to my memories, and it's just so embarrassingly obvious the source of support that I can get from my own memories. And going back to the first point in the beginning of this vlog, what is it about emptiness? What is it about being whole and complete already that is so timeless and so relevant, even at this very moment? It's relevant that what I do from a foundation of who I am and not attempt to put effort into expressing who I am. And there's a saying, like, in order to weaken something, you must first strengthen it. In order to take from a thing, you have to first give to it. And that's the sort of situation I find with effort and doing more. Like, the doing more can be described as whatever it is specifically, but in order to have the use of it, it has to be as natural as breathing. It has to be as natural as like a form of emptiness and nothingness and stillness. And I found the sort of action that sticks in my daily application are those that um, I treat as nothing. Yeah, those actions that I treat as nothing, that is like my bare minimum in terms of who I am, and it's it understanding what you are considering through acting, through doing, what you are considering, honoring, and respecting. That tends to uh, make me loosen my grip and and not think so much about what I'm losing when I'm giving as I would like to receive. Because the equation between money, who I am, and what I do is, it's almost pointlessly unsolvable. Like, you can't exactly convert your actions during work into a source of money and actually see that connection and how every single action has led up to the point of you getting a raise. Like, the amount of actions required is so much that it doesn't really matter how often you do it. What matters is, fascinatingly enough, the spirit from which you give your work as love made visible to the real world. And speaking of which, it reminds me of how I used to have a resistance to working a job because it seemed to take me away from what I really wanted to do. But now, right now, I feel like work gives me the opportunity to meet and interact with real people under real circumstances. And it's only through stuff that is not designed to appease my wants, needs, and desires, stuff that I have to adapt to it, and not it adapting to me. It's in that basic relationship of being subject to a world a real world that I truly discover who I really am. And linking back to the very beginning of this vlog is like the emptiness and the stillness is the only reason why it's empty and still and whole and complete is because I am equal to what I consider. I am equal to what I respect. I'm equal to what I give. And reversing that equation of what can the world give me to what can I give to the world and to myself, the living evidence and example of who I aspire to be. You see, there's a little shift that happens when you kind of reverse the tables. And so that has been what has been on my mind since the last vlog. And that's all I have for now. Thank you. Bye.